Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to Points of Light. I am Nordrenok, and we are here to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
Playing
Not all of us. Yeah. Not all of us going to be here. I couldn't get a hold of Lego for some reason. Aaron is sitting out because the mode we're going to play is Nightmare on Moorland Express. So this will come with a bit of a warning. I should have done this more often. But we all make mistakes. It's gonna have, horror, a bit of gore, probably plenty of gore, and child endangerment, and among a few other things. And Aaron is gonna sit this one out, because of one of these elements, so we wish her the best. As for Jimmy Chess, who is Sejuan, she's also going to set one out because, I think busy work schedule and health reasons. Life's a bit harsh, huh?
Yep.
On the bright side, we got Asturias.
Hello.
Hi, Rodas.
We are back once more.
And we shouldn't forget Trey. He's not going to be available hopefully for just this week because he's going to be busy this week.
I believe he'll be back soon, eventually.
Yeah, half the gang's back.
The gang's nearly all here.
Yep. Alright. Without ado, anyone else want to say something? Or are we good?
I think we're good.
We're good.
Wow. I hope I don't have COVID. Anyway, previously, the party defeated the Warforged Titan activated by Merrick's the Kenneth. However, this caused the Titan to explode, creating so much damage to the basement that everything, and much of the Sylvan Theater, started to collapse. Worse, the explosion injured Huntford, Elsif, and Keyleth and brought them to the brink of losing consciousness, while Apparatus lost consciousness. And there were prisoners in cages. With a little time to spare, Keyleth broke open each of the cages, Abe using the flying carpet to bring them to safety. Elsif used healing magic to bring her party members back on their feet. However, as the last of the prisoners were free, Keyleth was unable to avoid the debris that fell on him. With little time to spare, the party left the crumbling basement behind. Iden avoided the crumbling floor in the storeroom, and got people out of the dream parlor. They felt that Elsif had a way with calming an audience among a chaotic environment. The party saved as many people as they could, save for Keyleth. Aaron, not that Aaron. The Aaron the NPC. Just so we're clear. Aaron reunited with her mother, but her demeanor informed the adventurers that she might be struggling financially, so some of them gave her some money to get her back up to her feet. They quickly returned to Clifftop Adventurers Guild, where they saw Laura talking with Antonia de Badani, a half-elfin investigator who had been looking into dealings between Merrick's and a radical organization known as the Source of Liberty. While she would investigate more into the matter, Laura had a job for the adventurers. A field would bring them to the city, to a place known as Gabahold and the Talanta Plains. And that is where we are right now. You've taken a short rest, so it's the next day. When dawn arrives, for those of you that need to eat and drink, have breakfast, and you have left the lounge and into the sitting room, decorated in oak, where you will find Laura standing next to a middle-aged human man sitting in one of the plush chairs. He seems to be rather well-to-do, having a well-maintained mustache and academic robes. His hands on his cane, he gives an envelope to the shifter before the shifter focus to you. Morning, Laura says, her hands on her hips. This is Provost Nigel Farias, the client for the endeavors your friend, Doria, is on. So far, our business relationship is fruitful. The prophet scoffs, staring at each of you before as he stands up. So, meanwhile, where are you, Sirius?
I imagine I'd probably either arrive
Yeah,
to the place because I've been away.
Yeah,
So I just stepped off the train, probably.
well, not stuff off the train, but you've been at Morgrave University and been investigating more into the Oracle of War with with some colleagues. So you kind of just arrived at the Clifftop Guild at around the same time as when Apparatus and Huntford are at the launch with a few other of the adventurers, because the players started here. I'll just skip over them for now.
Yeah. I mean, I probably would have heard that they're in town and started heading over, I guess.
Well, they've been
maybe?
in town for quite a while. You're
Okay.
in the same city. This is showing you.
I've been busy with my studies, and I finally got some time to go visit them.
That's okay. That makes sense. All right. So so as a DM, do any of you have questions? Anything you want to say?
Not at the moment.
Well, I'm like Laura says, well, if you want to know a couple of things about your job, maybe I can tell you. Maybe I can tell you. Actually, I will tell you. Okay, so this Colossus Warframe, I think Warframe a piece of a Warforged. I'm not quite sure. It's just rumors in the Blade Desert. Just rumors. Those who try to traverse the Blade Desert are left to the sands. Hopefully that you'll be the exception, knowing you. Alright, do any of you want to say something?
Well, if I'm in the room...
Yeah, you're in the room. You're just overhearing,
All right.
just walk in, it's oh, hey, Asterius, Laura says.
Well, if I know these people well enough,
Yeah,
then I'm sure they're the right people for the job.
That's, Laura just looks at Apparatus and Huntford, then looks back at you. They're definitely the right people for the job.
Indeed.
Yeah, as for the other, other thing, the White Fang tribe, that, as much as we know, thanks to the papers, that is confirmed. However, I got a bit of a feeling that there is more to the story than we all know, so I would like you, she looks at you and Apparatus, to investigate more into the matter, see what's up. You can find a contract there in Catherhold, a halfling named Lathon Hapun. I think that's his name. Any you want to say
Alright.
something?
Well, if we need to talk to this man, then we should probably get going.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, transportation. Well, you heard the Celeste Noir, the elemental airship. Bit of a long story. The crew and these two, and points to the others as well. They've known the crew, but well, they're at Flame Keep. They're either en route to Flame Keep or already there. They're doing some jobs to cover some expenses of bringing one their own back to life. They had a fight with a gang known as, and I kid you not, the Tunnel Snakes. And Provice just chuckles.
Huh.
They seem to think they ruled.
Well, I'm glad everyone's alright.
We will always be fine. After all,
Yeah.
I have my little friend here, pointing to the turret.
Yeah.
They will protect us.
Laura gives you some. Laura gives you gives Apprise and Huntfred the tickets. I assume that you would get. You'll be able to buy effectively. You don't need to spend any gold or something for the ticket to Flamekeep. Here are some tickets to Flamekeep. The train should be there. Should be here in a few hours.
Alrighty.
So if you need to make if you need to make any to do anything, you need to do them quick. As for me, well, I need to get on one of the lightning rails. Need to go to hang on. I need to check the name of the place. That's me. Theos. A bit of a sad place, that city. Yeah, just here to deliver a letter and wait for your friend Zoria. The way that she says friend is refers to she's talking to Apprise and Hunted for that, because the two of you have met her before.
We are the greatest of friends.
No bet, she says. Yeah. And the process, and I assume that you want to know about my interests. He looks at you, Apprise. You seem to be the type that seems to be interested in extraplanar stuff.
The knowledge could prove interesting.
Oh,
I'd say I'm all ears, but
I would be so glad to tell you. I'll make it short because, short on time. Well, I have a bit of expertise and interest, and some might say obsession, in many of our outer planes moving through the cosmos. My work here is to gather these artifacts and to study more about them, and hopefully to expand the effects of the manifest zone emanating from, well, the Skyway. You ever heard of Serenia, the Asher Sky? You're welcome to roll an Arcana check, Apprise, if you like.
an Arcana check, you said?
Yes.
He still was doing his voice a little bit, so I was like, how does this guy know what an Arcana check is?
That's on me. That's on me.
It's fine, don't worry.
21. Okay. This is what you'd known about. That's actually a pretty high roll. That's a pretty good roll. Serenia is a plane of peace and plenty. Crystalline cities float through its endless blue skies, each one administered by magnificent. Many of its inhabitants are angels. And one such manifest zone is Skyway above, which is why this part of the city, as you can see in the resource tab on Discord, check it out.
I'm checking.
That's why that part of the city is floating.
There is a lot of floating on this city.
Indeed. Yeah. Bleed over from the plane of peace, and air has empowered flight and levitation in this city. It's a wonder. The plane itself is a wonder beyond even Skyway. And the plane's immeasurable market serves as a peaceful ground for artisans from many planes to sell their wares. The angels there devote themselves to contemplation of a singular worthy for your knowledge expressions. Whenever this plane is conterminous with Eberron, the world bends towards peace. And during that time, some might say that the plane can be reached simply by flying high into the open sky. As for Farius's plans of expanding that manifest zone, you're not quite sure if, even with the artifacts at hand, if that such a thing would be possible. And you're quite skeptical about that, of which Laura shares that says, sounds like a crack job. and you kind of like hear the provost mutter, "I'll be right. You'll see." And the shifter is like, "Yeah, sure. Just keep your weird mad artificer stick to yourself." The provost grumbles. No.
Weird artificer, what?
Mad artificer. It's like everyone's equivalent of a mad scientist.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Or mad wizard if you want to go into that territory. Oh, and the latest artifact that I'm interested in is somewhere in Theost. I know someone who has something, but I can't say what. You never know when someone is listening in. He leans in, leans forward, hands grasping both hands grasping his cane. If anything, he's rather convenient. And he looks at Laura that she is sending you each of you far away after what happened in Simple Mist. Very convenient.
You have a problem with that?
He looks at Apparatus and Hunford. You heard what they did in Silver Mist? They took on the Boromar clan, and part of the place blew up. It's in the
Well, what are you gonna do about it?
He smiles smugly. Just saying. And Laura shoots a look at him and says, "They did what they think is right, and you know that."
You know, I've studied in this city for a bit, and I feel like if you truly wanted to stop them, you would have.
I'm not saying I'm not going to stop them. I'm just pointing out how convenient it is for them to lay low, far away from the city, while Boromar clan is pissed off. But enough about this. He sets up. I need to look more into manifest cells and where they are. Have a good day. And he walks away.
You too, sir.
Pleasant.
Don't mind him.
Laura says, "Yeah, indeed. But he pays well."
Not an attitude, I assume.
She shakes her head. No. Anyway, I'll be heading off to Theost. I'll be taking a separate train. Sedron will take over some of my duties. There are other handlers here in the Clifftop Guild, as you well know. She'll be escorting you to the terminus station, just in case.
Sujuan can handle anything.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh yeah, I have heard about stopping a dragon iron defender in front of a ghost lightning rail. That's insane. Anyway, we really gotta hurry. See you later. She waves and walks away. Oh, and by the way, you can keep whatever salvage you find at this rumored site in the Blade Desert. As for payment, maybe and she looks at you and Apparatus and others. Maybe 5. I wager about 500 gold for each of you. That's taken on this job. Sorry, almost forgot. And almost forgot. And she gives you and each of you 3 potions of healing. Good luck.
Ooh.
So
3
that's
potions of healing eats?
Yes.
and 400 gold.
500. She'll pay you 500 gold once you complete the job.
After completion, okay. I'll take it was like initial payment. Okay. 3 of them because I just noticed I have none of them.
Yeah, yeah. In the Convertus Manifesto storyline, she loves to give out healing potions like candy.
They do. I would assume they taste nice.
You know, you're not wrong. You're probably not wrong. Anyway, you have like probably a few hours before you have to make your way to the terminus station in Sharn. You can make at least one stop, and a quick one at that, before you set out to the lightning rail station. So, what do you want to do?
Or any of you in incarnation of anything? For I think I am fine.
I
Huntford?
think I have.
Yeah, are you good, Asterius?
I think I have all the supplies I need.
Huntford, what about you?
Hopper's gonna be okay. So, let's get this show on the road.
Alrighty. Sejuan escorts you to the terminus station. Takes you about you're in cliff top, so I'm gonna look at how long it would take for you to get to the terminus station. So okay, so traveling around the city, because it's gonna take about like a half hour to an hour, depending on which ward you're at and how long it would take to get one part of the city to another. So, alright, you're at Cliffside. How would you like to get to the terminus station? You can cut down time for by taking Orient carriage, or of course flight. Yeah, so you can like fly your way, which costs about 2 silver pieces per ward, or you can take the carriage, which costs about 2 copper pieces per ward. Copper is crown, silver is sovereign, gold, Galifar. It would take about 30 minutes to cross the ward and travel between wards, at 30 minutes for each ward you pass through. And Dura and Tavix Lightning are especially large, double the time, so it would take about double the time it takes to move through one of them.
Wait, so hang on.
The terminus is in lower Tavix Landing, while Cliffside is in on the cliff top, not Cliffside. It's in Upper Dura, so it's gonna take you about, I'm gonna say, an hour, I think. Yeah, so it takes about 30 minutes to cross a ward. You're on Tavix Landing, so
30 minutes to cross. I'm a little confused here now.
alright, take a look at the map. So you're in the upper city of Dura. Take a look.
Wait, where's the map?
It's in resources.
We're
You're
in
in
the upper
Dura.
city, and the train is in the lower.
I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it would
Then
take
we
us
have-
about an hour to get there.
About like an hour or two to get there. You can cut that down and cut that down if you're willing to make some to pay an Orient carriage or fly over there.
And the fastest one is only 2 silver pieces.
Yes.
Alright, let's just take the faster one.
Yeah,
then,
Sky
so it's
Coach. It's gonna cost
pretty
you about
cheap.
2 silver pieces per ward. So
Yeah, that's just 4. That seems like a pretty good deal.
alright, passing per ward. You're gonna be passing through a few other wards, so I'm gonna You'll be going from Dura, past Plateau, to Tavix Landing, so it's going to be about 6 silver pieces. Who's going to pay?
Sounds fine to me.
Who's
I
gonna
can pay for everyone if.
I could pay for.
Paying
I
is a
have a
problem.
lot of silver. I could pay for mine. I'm okay.
All right.
Go ahead and move 6 silver pieces from your inventory apparatus.
Already did.
Okay. I'll take a look at the character sheet later. PDF file me. Okay. Szechuan, and before you get on the train station, lightning rails, you get on the lightning rail as the lightning rail, whistles a bell. Szechuan looks at you and says, well, I guess we'll be, seeing each other again. I guess we will be seeing each other again for a while. Well.
So it seems.
Yeah, I guess it's goodbye for now.
I have to say, it's kind of weird to build a city on top of the lava pools. That's a tad weird.
Are you seeing this in character or out of character?
Other character.
Oh, I have a funny response from apparatus, but never mind.
No, I don't think it's a way for a dwarf, but just me personally, it's just a strange location. Okay, let's continue.
Okay, so she says goodbye and leaves. As you wait for the lightning rail to come on, and let me switch the map. As I need to like zoom in so we can get the like full picture. There we go. Gonna like switch things up. Alrighty. You get on the lightning rail after you showing your tickets at the terminus station. The terminus station is at the lower terminus station in Lower Tavix Landing. At the bell whistling and the Orient conductor holding out all aboard. And the lightning rail gets on with you, with Asurius, since you'll be heading over there to. What exactly are you there? To visit someone at Flame Keep.
Yes. I was going to talk about hold on. Selmar, yes?
Zelmar is already at Morgrave. You're just going to be seeing another colleague.
Yeah, I am. I'm visiting a colleague.
Yeah. Well, so Apparice, Huntford, with you, Elfsif, Abe, probably, and Huntford, you get on the lightning rail. And she just bought standard fare tickets, so you'll be having a pretty comfortable trip. For what it's worth.
It has been a while since we've been back here.
It hasn't been that long. It's been like a week or two.
That's a decent amount of time.
That's fair. So you get on the train as it departs from Sharn. The tall towers becoming smaller and smaller the further you go.
Humphrey hopes there will be no skyship anymore attacking us.
I'm watching the window, don't worry.
You make yourself comfortable as As a few hours, as about an hour or so pass, you're passing by the first tower, and into the borders of the King's Forest. You have a little bit of time before it makes its first stop at Orient, capital city of Berlin. As some of your fellow party members are chatting at another table, so it's gonna be you three. So Huntford, Asterius, and Apparatus, the characters with the lowest charisma here.
Yes. Are you asking who has the lowest? It's
Yeah,
probably
no, the
Apparatus.
lowest. I'm not asking. I'm just stating that you don't have you don't have a high charisma.
Yeah, we don't.
Oh yeah, I have an 8 in charisma. Like
So do
I have
I.
a -1. It's
I believe all of us do.
Oh
None of
wow!
us.
So
Huntford has
Huntford is most charismatic here with 10.
Wait,
charisma.
no. The turret's the most charismatic. It is a 10.
oh fucking no way.
The turret will do all the persuasion rolls. Oh my god.
Yes,
I don't think the turret
turret will talk us out of trouble.
I mean, if turret talks
Ooh,
to me,
Thank you for the.
it will be very persuasive.
Yeah, if the turret points at me and goes like, "You're gonna pay us more," I'll be like, "Sure thing, mate."
I mean, I'd assume
And
a turret
I'm
has
not-
advantage on intimidation. It's literally a gun.
Gun.
A gun of legs.
Well, I don't think guns exist in Eberron. I don't think so. But like
mean-
wands, staves can take on gun like shapes.
It's effectively a gun. Come on.
It's
It's a force
It's-
ballista. It's a magical gun.
yeah, it doesn't have gunpowder, but it's still a gun.
It's
It's
a gun with more steps.
Yes.
It's yeah. You know how people say fire the arrows instead of lose the arrows? That's how it works. It's like guns. You
I
fire.
guess Apparatus will talk to Asterius. It has been a while, Asterius.
Indeed.
A lot has happened since departing.
And although I had Asterius as an NPC when you went out of when you had to break into when you had to like learn more about the Oracle, and you had to break into Morgan University so you could have a chance to talk with Flamewind.
All right.
Well, I wasn't
Well.
asked that. I was gonna say Apparatus explains everything that happened since everything to them, and I was gonna ask you to explain it in better detail than I probably could.
Yeah, there's a reason why I had like a bit of a. I'm starting to write down a recap of the entire campaign, and the list of NPCs, like the more important NPCs in the campaign. I'll show you. As soon as I bring it up, Yamaoka's personae. I think that's how it works. See?
Oh, do we have to look at the stream to see everything?
Yeah, you can
I
see.
am not watching at the moment. I'm sorry.
No, it showed up in Roll20 for me.
Oh, it's in. Oh, there it is. I was still on Apparatus' character seat. Okay. Yeah, hey, now everything's here.
I hope it helps. I probably should also import like maps of Sharn and Eberron, if not just the continent of Corvar.
Well, I guess then, Asterius, you learn a lot of things.
Yes, I go to university.
Oh, whoop.
I've studied. I tried to study the Draconic Prophecy as best I can, but I haven't had a lot of breakthroughs.
Well, Flamewind, it's really good at that kind of stuff, as you recall.
Yes, I've been working with Flame Wind.
Well, she
But,
doesn't
you
like
know,
she
it's,
doesn't make audiences. She's kind of like a probably a recluse.
I've
I'm
been
not-
working with Flame Wind as best I can, but she's not very much for company.
Yeah, that's why you refer to your colleagues such as Zell, who went on another date with Gia. If you recall, apparatus.
It was very heartwarming.
And I was just like,
I
oh,
would
yes,
assume.
we've helped. Although he had to, drag us into it. Anyway, alright, so several hours later, arriving at the train, I mean, not train, the lightning rail makes a stop as more passengers get on board. One of which appears to be a drow in a green cloak, and he appears to be wearing dark armor, probably a mix of some sort of chainmail and leather. You're not quite sure. However, when he walks, he seems to stumble a little bit as if his body was tired from a lack of rest. One of the parents says, "Are you okay, sir?" He answers, "I'm fine. It's been a lot." And with that, he slumps down on an empty chair next to you. You saw that at his hip are a pair of scimitars.
A pair of scimitars.
"Hello there," he says. Please excuse my excursion. It's been a lot."
Apparatus will like a kind of wave.
He looks at you and says, "Huh. You're a strange creature. What are you?"
Not really a creature. I am.
Well, you are a
Let me
creature.
see.
This is me speaking as a DM. You technically are, because Warforged are a living construct, so they're humanoids. Anyway,
Okay, and I don't think us as the players understand what a humanoid is. I don't think they know the concept of a humanoid on a stat block.
that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Anyway, continue.
I am a Warforged.
A
A
Warforged,
living
eh?
machine.
A Warforged, eh?
Yes.
Well, back where I came from, well, never heard of a Warforged before. Anyway, we got on a bit of a wrong foot, he says, and he hesitates a little bit before he says, "My name is Dwist Durden. What is yours?"
It is apparatus.
You look-
Enjoy the load off here while you can. You seem to need it.
Indeed. What about the rest of you? What are your names?
Country Butterhorn.
He looks at you, notices that a wizard as well, and in armor. Interesting.
Not every wizard is in the back line. Some say I'm too much in the front, but that's how I roll.
Still. Oh, pleasure to make a acquaintance. And looks at you as serious. And what is your name?
I am Asterius. I am a scholar at the university.
I'll bet. He says between breaths. He's still like exhausted. He's definitely exhausted. Shaking body, like like bags around his lavender eyes. Even his
Oh,
like.
you were right there, friend.
Well, I have a bit of a bit of a story to tell if you are interested. And by the way, I've
course.
been hearing a lot about this moorland since someone seems to be rather nervous. What is the moorland?
It is a interesting place, I'll say.
Interesting. How? He asks.
We're not entirely sure what caused it, but there was a tragedy in the country of Kyre.
Kyrie. That's me
Kyrie.
speaking. Yeah, that's me speaking stamps. Kyrie.
Which turned the entire land barren and dark and ashen. One of my fields of study is trying to figure out what exactly caused it and why.
Sounds like a noble endeavor. As for me, well, if you can believe it, I came from another world. Well, that's not like this one, I would imagine. Care to hear my tale?
Sure.
We have the time.
I'll say. Okay. So, I traveled to a town known as Evening Star. I've been called to investigate strange events that has happened there, but as it turned out, it has been caused by an evil goddess named Loth. As there was a cave south of the town that seems to somehow connect to your realm by way of a place known as the Demon Wet Pit. I found myself trapped there, got my way out, stopped Loth again, and I found myself in the jungles in a continent known as Zendrick, near a place known as Stormreach. I've made sure they wouldn't cause anything that Loth will exploit, but I fear it may cause a calamity. Anyway, I've made a journey here, help those who I can help, and I spent many, countless sleepless nights. Oh, sleepless in your case, but I'm a drow. I technically do not sleep, but that's not the point. Anyway, I've spent many days, many nights, trying to find a way back home. I have heard of a place called the Woturbid Inn. I've heard that there's a flower shop in a country known as Under, that could lead me there. So I'm hoping that this train will take me there. But would any of you like to roll a history check because you or Arcana check because it involves like major routes of lightning rail like lightning rail major routes.
Yeah, I'll roll. I'll roll.
25.
28.
What did you say it was? Arcana or...
History. Holy crap! And a 28.
Ooh,
Well,
11.
All right, apparatus Huntford, you pointed out to Drist that the closest destination would be to Flamekeep, and the destination to as he mentioned, to a city called Fairhaven and Under is a bit of a ways away on foot. And it says, well, at least I'll be closer to my destination, but not an ideal situation. I've been fighting many evil beings such as Loth, demons, That's a lot for many, many years. With the companions of my own. I remember my first step into my own adventure. What about the rest of you? What about your first step into a larger world? If you don't mind my curiosity.
Can I get so what's this question meaning?
He's curious about, he's just want to know a bit more about, well, roll an inside check.
And I was asking you as a DM, what is this question? 'Cause I myself don't understand the question.
He appears to be curious, but go ahead and roll an insight check. Well, what is it that you think of him, Apparatus?
What is it that I think of him?
Well, he seems rather friendly. Just want to get as far as you know anyway. You're not quite sure. You're not good at reading emotions on people. What about the rest of you? Like Asterias, Hunfed, would you like to roll an insight check?
A
I'm-
12.
I'd like to roll inside
Wait,
as well.
so
I think that the apparatus
I'm-
was just confused by the question.
I'm confused even more now.
Yeah.
He's just
23.
23. Yeah, he's just asking a friendly question.
No, I'm not asking about secret intent. I'm asking me as the person, not the player. Me.
Oh, he's
Asking the
basically asking a bit
DM,
about your backstory.
What is the question? Because
He's
I
like,
don't understand the
So
question.
what was the first step you've taken? He's basically asking about a bit of your backstory, each of your backstories. What motivated you to what motivates you to become an adventurer? Basically, he just like to be a bit more. What motivates you to become an adventurer? I've been hearing a thing or two about you taking on a colossus. That's impressive.
Apparatus kind of thinks for a moment. To do good, I suppose. Go around for information. Knowledge is always nice. I'm not going for any gram heroism.
A scholar. Interesting. What kind of scholar are you? You seem to be more of a craftsperson than anything.
I'm a scholar of the knowledge needed at the time.
Are you familiar with the art of artifice? You seem to be quite proficient in that.
Indeed.
So,
Indeed I am.
and he repeats the question. And kind of repeats the question to you, Huntford and Asterius.
Manfred takes a deep breath and looks at the window. And he speaks. I guess just earn money for my mother.
Your mother.
She's unwell. Yeah. And perhaps she's alive. She's just sick.
My condolences, my friend.
Yeah.
Driss says. I hope she goes well. If she becomes well.
Thank you. And I'm also hoping to find something where my father disappeared.
Your father? What happened to?
Yeah, he was looking for the cure in the dangerous places. Although my sister is on the better track than I am, but who knows, maybe I'll find something elsewhere on a less obvious spot.
That's fair, I suppose.
Although, I have to admit, I do not expect a happy news if we ever find our father.
I also.
Whatever.
Sorry.
Whatever we found out if he's still alive or dead. The
I
path
also-
he took is dangerous one.
If it helps, my dwarven friend.
Yeah.
I have a tumultuous relationship with my family. well, tumultuous is an understatement. My father is, although he has his fair share of problems, he's a good man. The rest of my family, well, I'm not sure about how your drow works, but in my world, some of the drow worship Loth. And by the way, would you like to roll a religion check, anyone?
I will.
Yes, sir.
A religion or a kind of check?
14. I could have
10.
done Arcana, that's better.
You don't know much about Loth specifically, but
I wish you would have said Arcana
Arcana,
sooner.
yeah, Arcana or
Yeah.
religion, yeah, Arcana or
You said
religion.
Yeah, I
religion.
rolled.
No,
Yeah, I rolled the 14 on the religion.
Well,
She said-
Hanfred, you did hear a thing or two about Loth, supposedly being one of the overlords. And
Overall,
yeah, in your world,
doesn't.
in your world, she's an overlord. You don't know much about Loth, but if what this twist is saying, in his world, she's different, and probably just as bad. What's our Arcana check, apparatus?
Oh, we can roll. Okay.
What's our Arcana check? If
Better.
much better. Woof. Alright, I'm gonna look up Loth real quick. Yeah, as far as you know, Loth is might be an overlord. You've heard quite a bit about the overlords. Basically the masters of the Lords of Dust. Wait, I might have got it wrong. Let me take a look. Yeah. Overlords, fiendish, like ancient fiendish beings that once, I'm sorry, I'm fibbing at this. I had a bit of fib. Forgive me for that. Of the overlords apparatus, as you know them, are the most powerful of the fiends of Eberron. They once ruled the world during the age of demons and the first children of Kyber. There might be a version of this Loth who's probably an overlord here in Eberron, but and you're not quite as familiar with gods, and you're probably as dismissive of them because, as far as you're concerned, they probably don't exist in Eberron.
Gods don't exist in Eberron.
They probably don't. At most, if there's any evidence, they would be distant from the world of Eberron.
Gotcha.
Would you point that? Would you say that to Twist or keep it to yourself?
Let's see. Yeah, Apparatus doesn't understand emotions as much, so yeah, Apparatus is gonna say it.
What? So, gods don't exist in your world? Asks Twist.
Not to my knowledge.
So,
They are. They like to hide if they're around.
huh? And what if of divine magic? How does that work? I would actually like you, and because of your high rolls, the way that you understand it, that divine magic seems to come from somewhere, but it's channeled through faith.
It lies more on faith than gift of a god.
Interesting, he says.
Although it's more philosophical debate. Is it really fate, or if they are gods, they're just very shy?
Ha! Shy gods.
Well,
Interest.
there could be a reason. Is it by choice, or they can't? We perhaps will find out, perhaps we will not. We just know it works.
And somewhere here, you hear Todd Howard say, Todd Howard at E3 saying it just works.
I didn't even aim for that. Anyway,
He had a strange dream about someone named Todd Howard, just like some time ago, saying it just works.
after these,
It's a
I
joke,
don't
by the way.
think
It's a joke. It's a joke.
I know, just like Humphrey be like, sorry, I don't know that person. But yeah,
Okay, I am looking up a divine magic in exploring Eberron. It's pretty interesting to say the least. Oh yeah, so divine magic is usually the product of deep faith on unyielding a conviction. But there are some beings that that as far as you know, like such as Osmars, who have been touched have a direct tie to a source of divine power, such as Zoria. You have personal experience, you and Apparatus.
Huh.
Yeah, divine. So divine magic is real for those that rely on it, such as Vey. It's reliable, and well, what? So what is divine magic? Some might wonder. There's no logic to it. No pure science that can explain exactly how it works. It just, works. An acolyte might spend years meditating, praying, performing virtuous deeds, and tending to the flag, never gain the power to cast a spell. Meanwhile, a Spencer who couldn't even read and might feel Anatar's one of the sovereign host might feel a guided hand to cast magecraft. Divine magic, as far as you know, requires two things: absolute faith and a connection to a divine source, a power source. But the power source could be channeled, like I said, through absolute faith and conviction. You just need to know it in your heart, and it will happen. Some might think it's just illusion coming to life, but who can say that for sure? Anyway, that was a bit of a lore dump. My apologies.
It's fine.
And you're gonna hear one of the members of the Orient staff here on the train. Lightning Bell says, "Oh, we'll be experiencing some slight delays because one of our next destinations, Fatherwood, is close is to the moorland. Thank you for understanding."
Is closed due to the Moorland?
No, Fatherwood is close to the moorland. About I think 20 miles or so away. I need to check the map. Yeah, about 20 miles, about 25 miles, approximately.
So it's delayed because it's close to the Moorland.
No, alright, let me clarify.
Well,
Sorry.
Yeah.
Fatherwood is close proximity to the moorland. Should be... Yeah, so... And even some of the patrons get a little nervous when the prospect of being close to the moorland. Being close to the moorland, it will be during the journey.
So yes, it's delayed because it's close to the Moorland.
Yeah, so so they'll still be going their usual route from Shorn to to Flamekeep. Your next destination will be Star Lascar, but it never hurts to be informed.
Looks like we're going to spend a bit more time here. If apparatus could sigh, they would.
I could always use a bit more meditating. I suppose my ticket is not. I suppose I have a bit of what they call it, steerage. Hang on, I need to check my DM screen. This is me speaking, by the way. Transportation services. I might be resting in one of the steerages. Yes, you're lucky because you'll be. Where will you be resting?
We got the comfortable ones. What are the comfortable ones called again?
There's standard and there's the first class. You'll be resting at the standard one.
Oh. In the standard.
Fortuitous. And one of the waiters passed by and asked what they will all like to eat. And you kind of like chatted for several hours before falls into night. I need to reload the page. Because I encountered a bit of an error. There we go.
Uh-oh?
Alright, you can see the page, right?
Yes?
Okay, good. And, however, you hear a child screaming, I don't want to go! I don't want to go! Please, don't let me go! It's such a loud, unpleasant, piercing wail. And you hear his parents says, "Oh, what are we gonna do with him?" Riz just kind of looks and says, and looks back to you and says, that child seems to be troubled." He commented.
Apparatus will like lean out of his seat to where all of its the noise is coming from.
Yeah, you see Apparatus sitting up from their seat, and approaches the parents and the child.
All of a sudden, like speak loudly, like what seems to be the trouble.
The parents look up at you. It says, the mother says, "Trevor." Yeah, it says, and Trevor says, "Marigold, you know how someone's normally well behaved, but I don't know what's troubling him."
Apparatus will address the child.
Okay. Well, what are you going to say?
Seems to be the problem, young one.
I would like you to roll an insight check.
I'm asking him.
He kind of like he's crying and sobbing, just like, you don't know what's wrong with him. He could be having temperature trouble for all you know.
I'm gonna.
I think Humphrey's gonna
Walk over.
write insight.
Go ahead.
16
Humphrey,
on the.
you realize that these are the tears of someone who's afraid, and he's
Nothing.
frightened of something.
I'd like to walk over to the child and use Druidcraft to grow a little flower. And I'll give it to the child and say, there's no need to be upset. What's the matter?"
I would like you to roll a persuasion check with advantage.
All right.
And Elsa was like, "What seems to be the problem, child? Are you all right?" And she's also kind of helping you, so you still get advantage.
Wait, couldn't I in theory take guidance for my thingy?
Up to you.
Oh, I just realized that I could.
12.
12. You have a hero point you can spend into a d6, and I'm going to allow you to cast a guidance apparatus since you're gonna like cast it from your.
No, yes, sir. I'll take guidance of my thingy.
Right, go ahead and
And I'll
roll
cast
a
it on him.
d6 and a d4. Asterius.
The d6 is optional.
Yeah, it's the d6 is from your hero point if you want to, and a d4 from guidance from apparatus. And yeah, again, they them for apparatus. Anyway, so, yeah, they're gonna be very.
It's a 4 from the hero point and a 1 from the guidance.
So that's 17.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot better.
He's rather hesitant and seems a little scared out of his mind. Dresses, if you're scared of something, if you're scared of a monster, we fight monsters. That's what we do, right? He looks at each of you.
We fight a lot
Indeed.
of things. And we have not proven failing yet. We even defeated one of hundreds of feet tall.
Okay, okay, he sniffs, looks at you. It's just like this small, pale-skinned boy. I just don't want to leave my parents. I don't know what's happening to me. And I'm afraid. And
Where are your parents, little one?
he nods, and his mother hugs him. Says, "Don't worry, little. Yeah. Don't worry, my child. Don't worry, Trojan. We'll protect you. It's gonna be all right." He says. And she looks at him and says, "Thank you." And he's still crying, but it's a lot more quiet now. Thank you. I don't know what we would do without you. And just says, looks at the at you, says, "Well, they're the ones that they're the ones that helped him. I just did what I could."
Apparatus go back to their seat.
Yeah,
Uh,
Asteria's
did
probably
he-
gonna go back to their seat as well.
Alrighty.
Did the child parent left?
Yeah. So eventually, the night becomes late enough that.
Oh, just before we continue, I just want to say something as Humphrey.
Sure.
Humphrey tells to everybody else. That child looks absolutely terrified of something. I don't think it's something normal child fear. Something's up.
I agree, but I don't know how much we can do about it at the moment.
But we are on the same train. I think something will pop up eventually.
If
We should
something
just-
happens, we'll be able to handle it, I think.
Yes. For now, let's just look around.
Eventually, would you like to make an investigation or perception check, if you would?
Who?
If you're willing to, like, just take a look around, see if there's any danger. There are also even
investigation.
a couple members of the house beneath on board.
Okay,
That's a 20
21.
from apparatus. Holy shit!
I went 21, so but it's not the same special as he is. Roll.
This is the problem of two intelligent people. Eventually, someone's gonna roll good. This is both what we're good at.
Yeah. Okay, so you were quite thorough. You kind of like looked around, like you look at each, like some of the cars, cars that you're allowed to access in before Orient and beneath members kind of like stop you from ever entering that could be restricted to most people. And as far as you can tell, You couldn't find anything that could endanger the child.
Hmm.
Everything seems to be alright.
And Drissus, it could be something from beyond, an unseen opponent, unseen fiend.
How young did the
Yeah.
child look?
The child looks to be around 10 years old.
Could this be one
Well,
of the
like,
child's
well,
mind?
I didn't ape Elsif is going to rest for the night.
We should go and rest. If something's up, it won't happen on the train right now.
Yeah, you said
Maybe on the station.
If something did, I would alarm.
yeah,
all of you.
Asturias and Humphrey, you start to feel the lull of the of the lightning rail just moving along. Yeah, the city surging rhythm of the lightning rail will lull you to sleep, no matter how much you can fight it. So decide to take a rest for the night. However, when you wake up, you open your eyes. It is quite dark, darker than usual. Normally, there would be ever burning lanterns lit in the hallways. And I would
That's quite odd. He thinks to himself.
And for a second, you look around and you see a figure sitting across from you, Huntford. You blink, and it's gone.
Hmm. I'll be like, the dark is probably playing tricks with my mind.
All right, give me a second. Why isn't Why is it
what?
what's wrong with the bot?
What?
Oh yeah, it hasn't been.
What?
The bot has been rail. I can hear the train all the time.
Yeah, it's been playing music.
Hang on. There we go.
Oh, you want to shut it off?
Yeah.
Okay.
It stopped working somehow. That's so weird.
Sure.
I'm gonna try. Oh, that is so weird. There we go.
Not Fred. Oh no. I missed him already.
Okay. Something is not right as you, Humphrey, wake up and you look and you open the door. You look out the window and it's quite dark. What's the passive perception, everyone?
11.
14.
Passive perception? 18.
Yeah. The darkness outside is slightly obscured by your reflection, and much to your horror, is currently searching through a desolate, gray wasteland. You recognize that as the moorland, and you think to yourself, "This isn't right. Like, this doesn't seem right." The conductor stones, going on the civil, this lightning rail is kind of traveling from. This doesn't make any sense. You think to yourself.
Man, I can never get away from this place, can I?
Your passive perception is 14, right?
Mine is.
A
Theirs is
serious.
18.
Mine is 18.
You notice that the lightning rail is traveling much faster than normal.
Well, that's not good. I tell the others.
As you'll like leave and like leave your rooms, and it's like, oh, that's not good.
Well then. I'll go find an employee.
However, when you step out, hang on a sec.
YouTube called it quits.
They said that they were paid for only staying for 5 minutes. They're not staying here a second more.
There's something up with that. With those bots, I swear. Anyway. You hear the high, plaintive wail of a crying child coming from the rear of the cart. The cry echoes, hollowly, as if heard at the end of a long, dark cave. Despite the odd modulation to the sound, it's to take more than an instant to recognize it is coming from, Chokim, the child you witnessed during the tantrum earlier. Earlier. So, I'm going to switch over the map. It's going to be really dark. Literally.
I forgot this trains are like really huge. This map's really long.
Might want to zoom in, though, just in case.
Oh, that's where it is. This is a very large map.
Right, I'm gonna be right back real quick.
I'm at 250%, it's still very tiny. That is a massive map.
What the? Oh! Whoops, What the hell is going on?
Nothing's up.
What are we looking for?
Nothing.
Alright.
Spoilers in the Twitch.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some people talking about things.
No, just the map. It was so you could have seen the whole map for a moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is the size of the map, you didn't see anything.
Don't worry, I've already forgot the layout.
And that's why I usually don't have the Twits open. In situations like that.
Yeah, so... What do you want to do? Do you investigate? The sound seems to be coming from, over there.
Over where?
Like, it seems to be coming from this direction.
Okay. I had to zoom over my map because it was not at that direction. Alright. Let me go through. Apparatus goes to the door.
Okay, you open the door.
Yes.
Give me a second, I need to, like... Oh, they're investigating the cries of a child, Asterius. Do you also investigate?
Yeah, I follow them.
Okay.
Do I roll investigation?
No, you
Oh,
just, like...
we're physically trying to investigate where they are, like, we're walking there.
Right, you enter the, you enter outside, and the winds are just, like, beating against your bodies. Because of the high speed, it's a strong wind.
Lego.
Hey.
Hey, Lego, finally you're here. Okay, this is gonna be a lot. So, long story short, you're on a train. You're on the rail. You've met Drist. You fall asleep, and
And let us know if he's fully set up what he's doing right now, because we haven't hear him talk yet.
Yeah, he just joined and he's.
You need to give him a second to get used to everything.
okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch music, and hopefully I can get these goddamn bobs to work.
Hello, ago.
No, that was the bot.
Yes.
Why isn't Fred playing?
He
Fred
just.
isn't here.
Oh,
They left.
Yeah,
YouTube makes. You had YouTube in here a minute ago.
yeah. I'm just gonna like play from YouTube.
leg up.
Hello.
All right, can you hear the music?
Yes.
Get ready for spooky music. So by the way,
spook a robot.
so the other party members have met Drist. You kind of like overheard the situation, but you didn't get quite involved. I'm gonna like bring you over, and yeah, I know your target's large. I'll fix the dimensions.
I see you two. We have 2 doors. Should two of us go into both doors at the same time? Or what here? What are you thinking?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Alright. I trust our druid to go in first. Our druid's a front line, right?
Wait,
I
where
trust
did?
you.
Okay, where is Abe? Where is Abe? He's like,
Right there.
hey, can you see?
If I turn my character that way, I can see.
Can Abe see?
Oh, hey, you first. You're the front line.
I cannot see right now.
It's a pretty big map. You're gonna have to like zoom around.
Still got nothing.
You to hear the sobs of a child.
Abe can't see.
I'm trying to figure that out.
Oh, okay, then let's not continue at the moment. Then
All right, Abe, can you see? Oh, right. There we go. Can you see now?
Ever so slightest bit.
Yeah, you have dark vision. You're good. By the way, this music is from the Silent Hills PT demo.
Wonderful.
then if Abe can
May I say
see,
something?
I assume we open the doors.
Yeah, I look at apparatus and I count down on my fingers. On 3. 1, 2, 3, and I go through the door.
Okay.
Good thing you said on 3, because if you didn't, I was gonna say apparatus opens the door.
You
started
find
counting.
nothing in there. Seems like the crying child seems to come from the other where they're in.
Where'd Hunford go?
Where's
Oh, what took you? It's a bit hard to advance.
Hey, Abe, can you control your character?
Yeah.
Oh wait, we had to actually like. Oh, I confused the situation there. Never mind. I understand now.
We're in Spooky Cathedral.
And by the way, Abe, when you wake up, you swore you saw a shadowy figure that seems to be rather vaguely familiar to you. But when everyone else opened their door, you joined in, and yeah, you find that the lightning bell is traveling faster than usual.
Huntford asks, should there be people here?
There should.
To my knowledge, everyone was going to sleep.
Yeah, normally there would be a lot of people here in the search, but Where's everyone? Where is Drist?
Yeah, I don't think the YouTuber loves the bot or something.
Perhaps they're hanging out in different cart.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
play. There you go. Are you ready?
I go on the bot we use my friend's server. It runs
what's-
forever.
Maybe we should
Perfectly
talk
fine.
about bots after session and not try to deal
Yeah.
with setting up a new bot mid-session.
Yeah, for the next after session we can test.
Oh, whoop.
Well then, the
Alrighty.
same situation predicts us now. On three.
On 3?
3. As I press
All right.
the door.
Asterius is a little taken aback, but scrambles through the door.
It was just as effective.
I suppose
What
so.
is that room behind you?
There's a room
It's
behind you
just
too.
an empty. It just appears to be an empty room.
It just
Strange.
appears to be an empty room.
Got it.
Wait, I gotta check
It just
the
appears to
layout.
be an empty room. Sorry.
Do we still hear the crying child?
It's coming from like around around right here.
Hold
How
on,
far
I
back
was-
does this train go?
There are like about 9 cars total. This one seems to be coming from the 8th.
They really like us making us walk on these.
It's a train. It's basically a fantasy train.
I'm going to invent a bow that teleports you to different carts. This is time consuming.
You're going to invent fast travel. That would be nice.
Alright, are you ready?
Yep. On
On
3.
1.
Alright,
One.
on 1.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, everything around you is just like darkness, like dark clouds, dark everything. It's like you're in Silent Hill.
Who
We
we?
All
even
right.
need to. Let's just open
The-
the door.
Do it on 2.
Wait. Okay, as you enter,
A child.
yeah, as you enter the cart, the kneeling wail subsides into choked, terrible sobbing. Across the large open interior of the steerage cart, but behind the last row of benches, you can see a child facing facing this corner, the back right corner. And his entire body is jerking violently, unnaturally, as though the wrecking stops are far too powerful for its own frame.
I'm gonna carefully walk towards the child.
careful,
Can
you
I
might bite.
examine the child?
Wait, what?
Can I examine the child? Like roll a perception check? Just like look at them? See
They-
if there's anything. Well, I mean, they're a crying child in a spooky train, but you know, if I can gather any extra
Yeah.
information.
He seems to be a child, but with pretty long hair, longer hair than the other child you have seen.
Another scared child.
Not at
Great.
all.
Hello, young one. What seems to be the matter?
It continues.
Are you all right?
It continues to cry, now responding to your question.
Hysterical, they seem.
Right.
Asterius, be careful. Something's very strange here.
Yes,
Indeed.
children are unpredictable.
I call it a hunch, but I don't think we deal with a mere child.
Yes. building
I'm
for
going
crying
to
one.
touch them.
Okay.
Be ready for things to go to hell.
Touching random children is probably not a good idea.
Well, what would you have us do?
I don't know.
Anybody
them
got a
candy?
big stick?
I don't know what the
Do you have
what
candy?
the children like.
I don't have candy. Do you have candy?
I assumed you would.
Why would I have candy?
I don't know.
Do you have to have like candy that's given to you as a snack by one of the Orient raiders?
I mean, I have like regular rations. Would candy be included in that?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm gonna try the trick from before. I'm going to.
Sure, they bought the candy before taking the train.
I'm going to druid craft a nice little flower.
Okay.
Can you
Make a flower?
create an apple?
No.
No,
They can't.
And I'm going to kneel down next to the child and put my hand on their shoulder.
As you touch the child ceases all sound and movement, holding still, like a statue. A heartbeat later, it shrieks as it turns on you, an inhuman face lurking beneath the completely human hair, and long, shining claws bursting from the flesh and nails of his fingertips to rake at you.
Ah, motherfucker.
Told you children are unpredictable.
This is why I'm never having children.
And Humphrey used the telekinesis to shove the child away from.
Before you do so, I would like everyone to roll initiative.
All right.
Not a horrible roll, finally.
24.
All right, give me a second.
18.
7.
Okay.
I was an unlock on.
All right, so everyone. Okay, I'm gonna like Okay, where's the initiative tracker? There you go, turn order. This thing is fucking small, by the way.
Yes.
Apparatus is 16, Lego's,
I
Abe
think
is,
apparatus is 4. Apparatus is not. No, apparatus is 5. Apparatus was built not that long ago.
yeah,
I don't know where you got 16 from.
16 from the initiative. What was your initiative again? Huntford?
24.
I
Okay.
can tell this is Silent Hill music.
Oh. Okay, as for this thing, it's going to roll... Scary music. It rolled a 6. So it goes last. Huntford, you're up.
All right. I will use. Hold on, where am I?
I recommend not throwing a fireball in the train.
Yeah, lightning round. They're called lightning rounds.
Fireball! I wasn't even thinking that, but. I will use. Mind Sliver on the child.
All right. It is going to make an intelligence saving throw. Just a flat D20.
The child.
2 fails. Yeah, so it
That's
feels as
for-
it like flinches as you pierce its mind.
6 points of damage.
Nice. Okay, anything else you want to do?
Okay, that will be all the count is gonna do for now.
Okay, that will be your turn.
That will be my turn.
Okay. What the fuck is going on with this?
What?
Sorry,
That's just the music.
okay, so S-Series, you're up.
Alright. I'm going to cast Frostbite.
Okay, go ahead and roll attack, I think.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh boy.
Wait, not what I meant. There
A
we go.
bit of
26, I think. I have a plus
That's-
9, and I
that's
rolled a
awesome.
17. That's 26, right?
yes. I was about to say bit of a change.
That's dramatic.
I was like
Boss.
frostbite and
Mhm.
church organs going in.
Yeah, sorry.
So you need to make a Constitution saving throw, and my DC is 17.
Okay, DC 17.
Mm-hmm.
It's Constitution modifier. Okay. 7.
All right. I guess that means it fails.
Okay, roll damage.
1d6. Wait.
Should be 2d6, right?
2d6. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it says 2d. It says 1d6 in the description, but it's 2d6 in my spell list.
Oh, it's.
All right,
It's
I'm level 6,
yeah.
so it's an extra d6.
Yeah.
Cantrips. It's tied to your character
Yeah,
level.
gotta love them.
The cantrips
sort
I've
of
gotten
reliable.
got an upgrade in
That's
this
a 6. So I do 6.
6 frost damage. Like frost starts to build up on its body, its hair included.
And its next weapon attack has disadvantage.
Okay. Would that be your turn?
Yes.
Just making this thing not survive anything. Not be able to make anything.
Apparatus, it's your turn.
My turn. Well then, it's a weird demon child. The apparatus understanding, so they're just gonna walk over here, look at the child, take out their staff, and fire.
Fire what?
Firebolt.
Go ahead and roll attack.
Dirty
20. Dirty 20. Let me check. I think a 20. Yeah, 20 hits.
Oh, nice. Gotta get all these dice out. You know, it's only flat, so I can just do this one.
Oh yeah, you can roll D20 because you're using your staff. You can roll roll D8 in addition to.
All right, for a total of 20 damage.
20. Holy 20 damage!
Yes.
You're kidding! You 20 damage.
No. I rolled a 7, a 9, and a 4. It's an arcane firearm.
God damn.
Alright,
Apparatus can,
This is the
can do spicy damage.
this is the zombie ogre again.
oh yeah, yeah.
Only for
So
with the
so
child.
you like fire your firebolt from your staff, phew, flies across, and it hits hits this thing right. It's right in the face, scorching its cheekbones.
It's not dead. Dang.
No, it's a tough little brat.
Wow, so mean. Well, Apparatus isn't taking this too seriously, so that's their turn.
Okay. Abe, you're up.
Okay, hang on. How far away are I?
You're about like around like 50 feet. This is an approximation, so don't worry about it.
Yeah. I can't get within range.
You have Eldritch Blast, don't you?
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, it's a D8, not a D6. Silly me. That could have been more.
It happens.
It was already big enough, so
But I like more.
you'll get it more next time. Don't bully the demon child that much.
But I want
Okay,
to
so I
bully them.
get 2 beams. Do I?
Yeah, 2
roll
beams. You basically
twice
attack twice.
Or the... That's the ruler. No, whatever. I'm gonna just go forward. Yeah, just go forward. Onto that square. Do that,
Okay.
and then fire off the Eldritch Blast.
All right. I think you're about tall enough to see that you can hit the thing easily. So go ahead and roll.
A 21
21 hits.
and a 27.
They both hit.
Six, 9 damage.
9 damage. 2 Eldritch Blasts to the chest. Poof! Poof! Knocking the wind out of this child demon thing.
I have more health than I have right now.
Yeah, it's a tough fucker. Would that be your turn? Do you have any spells that can use a bonus action? Wait. Yeah. Do you have anything that could be used with your bonus action? You're a Hexblade after all. What is going on with my computer? Holy shit!
Twitch was still running, but we could hear you talk on Twitch, but you were gone on Discord.
Should be good now. Should be good.
The shenanigans
Yeah.
are over. Back
Yeah,
to Ghost Child.
campaign is unfinished now.
Sorry guys, we're not level 20 anymore. The DM revived himself. It was a plot toy. It was a plot twist.
Yeah. Uh,
Anyway. Abe, would
it's
that
the
be your turn?
child.
Would that
It's
be your
the
turn?
child's turn. Yeah, Abe said their turn was done that while
Okay.
ago.
Although the Nord kind of disconnected, so probably why in this
Yeah.
area.
I was like,
I ain't gonna bully him too hard about it, but yeah, Abe said they were done a while ago.
okay, it's now the demon child's turn. Sorry, it's just like that just like threw me off the loop.
It's fine. I'm about to get murked. I can feel it.
Oh yeah, it's going to use I would like all of you to make a wisdom saving throw as it uses this terrifying form action.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Now disconnected.
Sorry, what?
Abe said their computer was messing up too. Too.
Oh god!
Everything's breaking.
No.
I'll use a hero point on that. I'll use a hero point.
This
I-
game is too realistic.
Alright, it's a total of a dirty 20 then. Well, I rolled max on that. Okay, dirty 20.
Natural 20.
Dang.
I was lucky. It was covering it too for a moment. They got natural 20.
Well, Abe's dead now.
Dave was always dead. Like he got shocked in the theater, remember?
Oh yeah.
Has he taken a long rest?
I don't know. I don't think he has, because he joined mid-session before you told us all. Well, before I asked, did we take it a long rest?
I think he got long rest by default. Let's. Like, I doubt he was like awake for all these days. Like.
All right, so I'm gonna ask Abe.
I mean, we're all rested at the end, so...
Alright, so how many hit points are you at? So 5 plus, okay, so 5 plus half your level, I'll round it down, so you have 6 more hero points.
Me?
Yeah. Nope.
Nice.
As serious, however, you are, as you're like, let's tell, as it turns to a horrifying form from your worst, nightmares, as serious, you are now frightened.
Oh boy.
Huntford, what'd you roll? Natural 20?
Yes.
However, Huntford, you saw your worst fears. You've been through the worst. What appears to be some like your mother being really, really sick and frail, frothing at the mouth. But you know this is not real. This thing is not your mother.
What in the world?
He's
What?
just explaining the fears. Wait, what's going on?
I'm just adding the little fight, little fighting condition on Asterius.
Oh no, it didn't
Yeah.
become small. It's so big, it's covering them.
Yeah, sorry. I had to make adjustments.
Yeah, the tokens are very tiny because the map is so huge.
Why did Abe roll 2d20s? What's wrong with that?
Yeah, why didn't you roll on
I mean, Abe's not here, so...
Yeah, I
We
think
can't
he
ask
maybe. I'm assuming he restarted his computer because. Oh, he wrote 18
Alright, 18.
Say 18.
So
in the general chat. Yeah.
So wait, does he have advantage on fighting saves?
let me check his character sheet.
But why is he at a roll 20?
Yeah, why did you roll? Why did you roll on roll 20? Oh, wait, what's that? Found your wisdom saves. You're right. On any wisdom save.
Okay. Nice.
All right, so he didn't get frightened. Only Asterius gets frightened. As you say, okay, Asterius, what is your character's? What is your worst fear?
Do I have that written down?
It could be anything. Yeah. Are you afraid of spiders? Are you afraid of what? What do you?
I think I'm afraid of, Asterius is probably afraid of losing his cognitive function, like Alzheimer's or brain injury or something like that.
It looks like a festering brain thing, and
Oh dear lord.
added attacks you twice.
Oh.
Once with some sort of claw talon. Does a 9 hit?
No.
And it's going to
Plus
try.
7
And it's
now.
going to try to slam you with some sort of fist thing. That's a 10 hit.
Nope.
Yeah, so it tries to
Wow.
like wail at you with its like talon somehow, and some sort of like tentacle as it tries to latch at, like tries to hit you, but you like dodge both of these attacks.
Ooh-wee.
It ends its turn. Huntford, you're up.
All right. Let me do the first idea. I'm gonna use telekinesis to shove the child off the train.
You're gonna do what?
You know, the mage hand as bonus action.
Oh, it's going to make a strength saving throw.
Yeah.
There is a window right there.
12.
It fails.
Alrighty, it gets pushed near the window. It's still shorter than the window, but it's like slammed against the wall, right underneath the window.
So what I'm hearing is we just need to pick it up and put it out the window now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of just like how like growls at you, screaming all the while.
Is there like an action for me to push the child?
Only
Or-
on a shelf action. On shelf action, I would say. But that would require you to get closer to the thing.
Oh, Halfred's gonna do that now.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna get close to the child with my turn.
okay, use your bonus action. You have your action and your movement.
Is shove an action or a bonus action?
Shelf is an action. You're close enough to the child, but you
Alright.
but you need to face the child like in front of you in order to like get him to get it.
Oh, I gotta get in front. Ah, that is problem.
All right, I'm gonna like look. You can just shove aside.
I mean,
Yeah, you can
it
you can
makes
shove
sense
aside.
for you
Yeah,
to
you can
shove
shove
someone
aside. Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
allow
I can
that.
shove
It's-
front.
Yeah, shove aside.
Yeah.
So, okay,
Yeah.
that's you probably should be around right here. I think looks good. You should be in
Yeah.
good distance. So,
So it's a strength roll.
not saying anything though. Athletics.
Athletics, okay.
It's going to
It's +1 anyway. Does 17 work to shove the child?
16. It fails. Barely.
A 17.
Yes, at 17.
oh, the child failed.
The child failed, yeah.
All right, so it tries to resist, and it puts up a good fight. I just like lift the child up, and you're like just like shoving. Is the window open? By the way, you never specify if the window is open.
I mean, I think
We don't know
you
that.
could just slam him through the window.
Yeah, you can.
It is the window.
Yeah, we didn't specify was the window closed or open. It's not.
Windows
I
are
guess
great.
it's.
They're made of glass, so you can like with enough force, it crushes through the window and it falls down.
Is it staying there or
It's gone.
nice? Simple problems require simple solutions.
And I'm gonna say that I'm serious. You're no longer frightened.
Alright, cool.
I dealt with that problem. It's the world's
It's-
problem now.
Can I gotta roll a wisdom save just for personal thing? Oh,
Go ahead.
21. 21.
Alrighty.
So
You kinda like shake it.
Huntfried takes it well that he just throw a child out of the train. He will not be traumatized for out of this action. That's I was hoping for a low roll to roleplay, but now it's just too funny. Like, oh, I just throw the child away. I'm okay. with this action.
Okay, let me switch up the music. Give me a second. Back to the spooky, the Sound Tills music.
Are you ready to open the door with me?
All right, give me a second.
Mysterious.
Indeed.
Would you like a countdown again, or shall we just open it?
Wait, before you do so,
Waiting.
okay, suddenly you hear a child's voice again. This time coming from the front of the lightning rail. I don't want to go! He shouts. The panicked voice of Yan Jojin, somehow clear in your mind, despite the howling wind outside and distance. And almost instantly, the voice fades, and the lightning rail shudders finally with a burst of acceleration. I would like every one of you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Why isn't it a crooked way? Okay, but I think.
Okay, the rumble briefly. Oh, the rumble knocks off your feet. You're prone for a moment. Asterius, you too.
We just came from that way too.
Okay, so as an artificer and a wizard, Huntford. Artificer, apparatus, Huntford, wizard. You immediately realize the danger of how fast the lightning rail is accelerating off the line of conductor stones, or if you can, detaching the rear carts. But you figure that's probably a bad idea.
All right. Let's get up there.
The cry is going. The cry is. The cry is at the opposite side, so opposite end, around right here.
All the way at the top. I figured. My best get to moving. Unless you want to open this door for some reason.
Sorry, I'm trying to rotate my character, but the
Like this.
If the baubles are in the way, you can scroll out, and the little thing you drag will move out from underneath them.
all right, cool. Thank you. There we go.
Whoa. Sorry, it's just like. So, what do you want to do?
I want to keep moving forward. If or did we crash? Sorry.
You didn't crash.
After
Speed dangerous, child cry on front, we in back.
All right. So, do you want to? Go to the other cart over there, or follow the voice?
Oh, I'd like to follow the voice.
It's this way. You go this way.
Where apparatus is.
All right, I follow apparatus then.
Apparatus isn't even gonna wait on you guys. They just open the door and go.
I'm gonna try to keep up.
Apparatus
Humphrey,
is just walking,
Humphrey's
so
gonna
I'm
have the two of you keep up. Well,
Right. Where did everyone go?
We walk past the doors. Apparatus is just walking.
My character just. Where's my character?
right here,
Sorry.
right here.
Could you just.
After you.
Why am I
Alrighty.
by myself?
Let's go.
Can you see?
I can barely see. I have a very limited vision.
It's
Humphrey just
let me.
walk through the door.
There we go.
Oh, there. Where's everybody else?
They're inside here.
on the
We
ground.
walk through the next door.
Oh, we're going to the right side now.
Yes.
All right, how you liking this
Ah,
module
we-
so far?
Something.
I like it.
I hope I did a good job with the horror so far. Anyway. All right.
I mean, so far we threw a shot at the train, so
I think it's
not
yeah,
sure
it's going
about.
well.
So far, it's a dark comedy. Sorry.
Not
You
what I
did well.
expected, yeah.
This is because of player action, not the.
Alrighty. Alright, okay, slow down a little bit so I can like catch up with
Slow down.
where you're at.
I mean, I think we're at where we started now.
Yeah. Right around here, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, the way that the lighting works around Road Trying looks so weird. Oh yeah, you're also prone, but you get back. Each of you get back up, so you're good.
Are we all right to move forward? Yeah, I don't think Lego's getting back. I think he's staying fully died. But I'm not hearing any objections, so
All right, he's typing. He's typing.
forward it is.
Serious, you want to move forward as well?
Another hallway.
Another hallway. Holy shit!
Oh, Izzy Peter died. Literally. Oh my god.
I start checking the rooms on the left
Ah,
side.
crap. So,
Lego's probably gonna be gone rest of the session. But we started there serious. So I'll let you know.
fuck. That's so. Oh,
I
fuck.
think that's all of our rooms.
That's pretty much most of your rooms, yeah. So, rooms are around,
Actually, it would be nice to actually see if we can find people. Yeah, well, Sirius is looking at those rooms. Apparatus will look at these rooms.
yeah. Some of the doors are. Some of the doors are surprisingly unlocked.
Unlocked?
Yes. This doesn't seem right.
I'll just poke my head into these rooms here. That's
Empty.
the couches.
Hmm.
Nada in here too.
So I would need to ask some of you. Do you think this this whole thing feels off?
Yes.
Wait, all of us, if it feels off.
Yeah. Do you have a feeling that this feels off? Not a living soul in sight aside from you.
Yes. You see,
Yeah,
there
we
was
can-
people, and now there's not people.
And
And there's a
it's
ghost child. To say things feel off is an understatement.
yeah. I'm looking at the wall right now. Where do I go? Is there a door in front of me?
Yeah, it's a door.
Should we go forwards?
Do it. Walk through it. Do it. Do
All
it.
right. Leads out on the front line. Oh, just a hallway.
Okay.
More doors.
Lots of doors.
Checking and checking the bottom. Siri, check the top for me, please.
The top is locked.
Sure thing.
Yeah, the top is
The top
locked
is
somehow,
locked.
and there's no way to enter it. So you have to keep on moving forward.
Ooh, I can peek in it though. I see a little sliver. Lego.
Welcome back, Lego.
Is this door locked?
Probably.
Bottom. I mean, yeah, I'm trying the door handles while I'm walking through, so it's locked.
Okay. That took way more effort than it probably should have.
Yeah. Oh,
It
Lego.
seems
Do
everyone
you
else
do
might
you
have
think do you feel
evacuated.
like this whole thing feels off? This situation, empty train, empty lightning rail, monster that's just like
yeah.
This is an average Tuesday. What do you mean? We deal with people disappearing all the time.
maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I just hope this isn't an illusion. We didn't just murder a child.
Go ahead and roll a charisma saving throw with advantage. Abe.
Well, I think it's debatable whether it was a child.
I mean, it has a lot more health. It had a lot more vigor to it than a normal kid probably would have, but go with that 21.
All right, everyone, pause for a second. Abe, this whole thing feels like a dream. In fact, it kind of like dawns on you. This isn't real. None of it. It's a dream, but it feels like something other than you is controlling it. But this is impossible. You're a Kalistar. You don't dream. That the much you're certain is real. You aren't sure who is behind this or what will happen if you die in a dream you are in control of, but one thing is for sure: you need to find a way to get to the bottom of this. And with that, I am going to reward you with dream tokens equal to your charisma modifier equal to 1 for you, Lego.
Okay, I have 5 then.
What?
I don't know what dream tokens are. Ooh, wait. Is this like I have imagination and I can control it now? I can force something to happen. I think it's
Something
like
based on charisma, and there's only one person of good charisma.
I'm thinking. It's
You,
just
yes,
like
you sent your
you're-
turret.
Alright, this is what you get.
Oh, how many dream tokens everybody gets again? I didn't-
This is only applies to Abe so far.
oh, oh,
I get -1 dream tokens.
For a minimum of 1. Only if your character realizes it.
oh.
I mean, apparatus never went to sleep. They don't
Did you
sleep.
go in a sentry
A
mode?
robot.
You went to
Well,
sleep
magic
in
spooky
spirit.
shit happened, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, would you also like, I would like the rest of you to roll a charisma saving throw. Apparatus, you roll with advantage because you were Warforged.
It's interesting that it's charisma to see if you understand if you're in a dream.
16.
16.
You'd think that'd be wisdom, wouldn't it?
8.
Apparatus,
I'm gonna
Huntford.
use my thing.
This feels a little, despite Assyria's like saying, oh no, this is a dream. You can like brush her off, probably just adrenaline
hero
rush
point.
from the fight.
I
Alfred
said
is
it was a
like-
hero point, so
If this is dream, why does it feel so real? No, this is real. Is
My,
it? Let's say Comfort is confused.
my 11's and I was 17.
Okay.
You what?
My charisma's a 17 now. I rolled the thingy that I said I was gonna roll. You then continued to describe everything, and I was confused.
Yeah.
I'm
So
saying
you
that-
rolled an 11. It's not high enough to put.
No, I added my hero token.
Oh, you
It's
spent
17 now.
Okay, Apparatus, you came to the conclusion as well. You came to the conclusion as serious as Mike. Oh no, this is a dream. You gain a dream token as well as Asterius.
Pog.
Can somebody ping so I can find you guys?
So Huntford is only must still think
Oh.
this is real.
How am I in front of you?
Well, why are you moving that way?
I was placed there.
Sorry. There we go.
Then we'll go forward. Then we'll come to you. You're not here.
I'm over here. What? Where are we going now?
You said you were up here, so I moved up here, but you're not here.
I was back here. We were
I'm
going this way,
moving.
weren't
I'm
we?
moving you to.
Back.
We're going to the right direction now, not to the left.
Okay.
Okay, Rodas. Asterius. Apparatus.
to
You
know.
have one
Good
dream
things.
token. One.
Directions.
Use it wisely. And you came to the same conclusion. Anyway. Yeah, I cannot believe my my computer just like basically crashed. So apparatus, you have 5 hero tokens left. No, you have no 6 because it's rounded down even, so you have a total of 8. You have 6 hero tokens left. You're good.
Nice. Forward.
Alrighty, do you want to continue the session or call it off for next week?
I think with the technical difficulties we've had and stuff like that, it might be better to call the session.
What do you think,
Yeah.
everyone else?
Yeah, agree for serious.
Yeah, but let's fix the technical issues for the next session first.
And then we may be able to have more people join us next session
Yeah.
as well.
Anyway, we're gonna like you march forward, and we're gonna call out the session here.
We realize it's some weird realistic dream, and we dream of them into existence.
Man.
Or
I
maybe
dream some
they,
fucked up
or
shit
maybe
into
they, or maybe
existence.
they just like came into at a later time. Who knows? So, how was the
Isn't this
session,
moving
everyone?
train?
That was
How did they
nice.
Get on.
It was nice.
Difficulties were annoying, but you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and what do you think of Drist?
Well, we just met him, you know.
Yeah,
So I
they
can't have a
seem
full opinion yet.
they seem like they're connected to this somehow. So can't wait
Detected something.
to moonbeam the fuck out of that guy if he calls
He's
this.
he's innocent. He's probably innocent, as
Okay.
far as you know.
Seems innocent doesn't mean he is innocent.
Well, if he caused this, I'm smiting the fuck out of that guy.
I think Huntford has the most reasonable suspicion because Dree said it's only. Oh, Chuck has a
Sorry,
Sorry,
what?
He said Chuck has a tantrum, but the Huntford could see that Chuck was just terrified. So it's like. It's something's like off on that. Get my logic?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah,
hopefully we can have
because
Aiden, Aiden and maybe another player on board.
Yeah.
On board.
On board, yeah. Did I say? Yeah.
Yeah.
I
No,
think that's
it's
it.
kind of a joke. We're on
Ah,
the train.
because you're on a lightning rail of basically a train. Right. So, wow. Aside that technical difficulties as a DM of a game that it in, you know what I mean. Technical difficulties and so technical difficulty.
We had trouble.
Yeah.
It happens.
Other than that, it was pretty much smooth sailing.
Yeah.
Oh, so Asterius, how do you think I do?
I think you did good.
Wait,
Ugh.
Nord, I have a question.
Yes.
Does the bottom ability there mean I can cast a 5th level fireball?
If you can make the charisma saving throw, yes.
Thank you.
This is what I'm talking about.
I was more thinking
Something impossible. So you
if
could do
yeah.
available to a 10th level character.
Yeah.
a different thing.
Myself, I was thinking, well, I need to get the dream token first, but my idea is to shrink the fireball to hit just one target. Would that
For
be
maximum
allowed?
damage.
Yeah.
If you can get the dream token somehow.
Yeah,
Technically, that's
because
a class
it's
feature, but I'm gonna expand that to subclass features for. But to like basically use the application wizard's scope spell subclass feature.
Wait, what if we use the dream on the one causing the dream? What would happen?
You don't know.
Is this gonna be like some weird limbo?
Limbo. You don't know. Also, this is gonna be like Silent Hill.
It's like fighting a dream. It's like fighting a dream demon, but you know that's a dream, so you get to control stuff. So you basically
And guess
level
what? And
playing
guess what? The
field.
dream. Okay. Do you remember
Level
what the
play.
dream demons are called in Eberron? I'll give you a hint. Don't say it out loud, so I'll give you a hint. This is something that your character may not know.
Can we make history checks for it?
Maybe later.
Oh, duh. Duh. I know. Duh. I don't need to make a history check.
so. I guess session is over.
Yeah, let's we'll be rating Bernie Jalapeno. He's doing a follower celebration. 400 followers. Congratulations to him.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that session, aside from the technical difficulty, could have gone a little better. I'm not really complaining. You know?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it was a good session.
I had fun.
Yeah.
Here's some more spooky stuff. You're gonna be here next week, Asterius, for this module, because this is gonna be
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I will be. If something comes up, I'll give you a heads up
Yeah.
ahead of time.
hopefully the rest of you can show up next week.
I should
Yeah.
be.
Alright, anyway.
Actually, perfectly fine.
Hunt,
Nor did you.
sorry, what were you saying?
I was gonna say you probably won't allow this, but can I use if I make the charisma saving throw? Can I use one of my dream tokens to make myself level 10 for the duration?
No.
Yeah.
I know you want
You said do something impossible equal to a level 10 character.
it's
It was a good, it was a good try though.
no. Anyway, we got a race. So here comes the cavalry.
Here comes the cavalry.
Bye. Okay, good day everyone.
Goodbye.
Well,